back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here, and if you're new here, hello. My name is Ashley. I run things here at Oak Crow Gal, and it's hot. My plan was to run a bunch of errands this morning, come home and throw some makeup on, film this video, go back out and run errands. The makeup part is not happening. It's like 90 degrees and the humidity is insane. So I'm coming at you fresh-faced today to talk about my sales from June 16th to June 22nd. So per usual, I'll be talking all about my sales on Poshmark, eBay, and Mercari that I had during the week. This week was a lot better than last week. If you watched my previous What Sold video, I talked about summer slowdown and how my sales were not good. This was definitely an improvement, so I'm hoping that we are on an upward trajectory. Okay, I scooched so I can put my pictures in here. Thursday, June 16th, I had 3 sales. I had one on each platform. Let's start with Mercari. I sold this pair of Ray Jones slingback heels. These sold for $42. My profit was $36.28. It's possible that it's sold in other places, but Ray is a Revolve brand. Like, they're sold on Revolve. And this is my second pair of Ray shoes that I have sold. Definitely be on the lookout for it. For sure, worth picking up. I would say pay up for it if you check the comps on a certain style and it looks like it's worth it. Now these, the buyer of these did open a return case, and I was really nervous because that's a little dramatic. I wasn't really nervous, but I was concerned because I have never had a return case opened on Mercari before. These shoes had flaws, like nicks and scuffs and things like that. Nothing that affected like the wearableness of the shoe, the wearability of the shoe, just like cosmetic stuff. But she said that the slingback part, that the like elastic was super stretched out. No, it was not. So I just said, I responded, and all I said was any and all flaws were, you know, explained in the original listing, and Mercari ended up siding with me, so I ended up getting paid out for those. Okay, next up on eBay, I sold this Everlane basic black tee. Oh my god, this is not something I would pick up again. This sat in my closet for a long time. I did get it at the bins, so I only paid $1 for it. It sold for $12. My profit after taxes, fees, shipping, all that jazz, $10.61. So like, I made $9, but for me, Everlane, you really have to pick and choose what you pick up and how much you want to pay for it, and a basic t-shirt is not something that I would pick up again. And lastly, on Poshmark, I sold this pair of the Row Casso pants blue. These sold for $67. I made $51.88. The Row is a really expensive brand. It's Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen's like high-end brand, and I had never found it before. I actually went out of town and I thrifted when I was out of town, and I found these. They were $5 and there was no size. So they got a decent amount of attention, but I think that's why they didn't sell, because, and why they just kind of sat for a bit, because there was no size. I obviously put measurements in, and I slashed the price on these. Like, I think I had these listed for like $140 or something, and finally I was just tired of looking at them sitting there, and I knew I could still slash the price and make a decent profit, so I cut it down to $67 and it sold like immediately. All right, on Friday, June 17th, I had 3 sales as well, but they were all on Poshmark. The first thing I sold was this Lily Pulitzer one shoulder dress, white. This sold for $29. I made $21.48. I don't know. Lily Pulitzer is very hit or miss for me. I've sold a handful of her stuff. Some of it has flown and some of it has sat forever. This was kind of like a mid-range one. It really depends on the item. Next up were these Pistola Audrimoto skinny jeans. I sold these for $40 and made $32. Pistola for me is a good brand. I really like it. I would never pay up for it, but if you can get it at a decent price, it's worth picking up. And lastly, these Belly Bandit Mother Tucker leggings, new with tag. These sold for $55. I made $42.28. Belly Bandit is a great brand. They sell maternity stuff, and these are like one of their most popular types of leggings, called the Mother Tucker. And like I said, these were new with tags, so fantastic sale. On Sunday, I only had one sale on Poshmark, and that was this Janie and Jack yellow dress. It sold for $16. I made $11.08. I'm completely happy with that. The only time I pick up Janie and Jack is if I'm at the bins or my honey hole, because at my honey hole, they price it for like $1 or $2. It's not something that I search for. I kind of infrequently go through the kids stuff, but if I happen to find it and it's cheap enough, or like I said, it's at the bins, I will definitely pick it up. This dress in particular also had a stain on the back, which I didn't notice till I got home, and I thought to myself, oh, it's just gonna sit and sit and sit, and it did not. It sold in like, I think like 4 days. And I just realized I skipped a day. So we don't go back in time. We're gonna go from Sunday to Saturday. Oh my gosh, you guys. I'm telling you, it's the heat. Like, I even have my AC on right now, but I'm still just so hot. Okay, on Saturday, I had 3 sales, one on each platform. Y'all, it pays to cross list, okay? Let's start with Poshmark. I sold this Eileen Fisher yak wool striped sweater. This sold for $48 and I made $36.68. On Mercari, I sold this Vineyard Vines off the shoulder linen top for $15. I made $12.76. No, I do not pick up any Vineyard Vines anymore. I got this when I first started reselling on Poshmark, and obviously ended up cross-listing it to Mercari, but no, I would never pick up Vineyard Vines again. This sat for an eternity. This was definitely one where I didn't really care how much I got for it. I was just like, get it out of here. I don't want to look at it anymore. On eBay, I sold this Sundance Hazy Isle linen dress. This was really exciting because it was a full price sale. They didn't make an offer, they just bought it outright. It sold for $55, and after all was said and done, I made $46.86. I've said in the past, I love picking up Sundance. It flies out of my closet. There are definitely pieces that are more desirable than others, but dresses are, be on the lookout for those. I had, okay, we already went over Sunday. I had one sale on Monday, the 20th. I sold this Morena compression bra, front hook black. I sold this for $25. Did I already say on eBay? On eBay, and I made $21.62. I got this at the bins, I believe, and I think this bra is for like, if you have like breast augmentation, and this bra got a ton of attention, but no one wanted to buy it. I think on eBay I had it listed for $30, somebody offered $25 and I took it. On Tuesday, the 21st, I also had 3 sales, one on each platform. On eBay, I sold these Helen John fold over beach pant green teal. I really need to, like, I don't like saying it. Like, in the listing, I don't mind that the color's at the end, but like saying it like that sounds weird. So yeah, these were a pair of fold over, like beach or swim pants. They're almost like a swimsuit material, flared leg. They're so cute, or wide leg, I should say. These sold for $32. I made $27.09. I have another pair of these in my closet. These, I think these were listed for like 5 days and they sold. So I have another pair in there as well. And then on Mercari, I sold these Burton Mini Grom snow boots. I picked these up exclusively like because they're Burton, not because they're snow boots. And I had these listed for higher, and her and I went back and forth a lot and then settled on $25, which I'm okay with. My cut was $21.47. I'm totally fine with that. Because I did not pay up for them. They were like $3 or $4, and it's June. It's like, I'm lucky that somebody wanted to buy snow boots in June, so take them. And then lastly, on Tuesday on Poshmark, I sold these men's REI Co-op pants. These sold for $12. I made $7.33. This was it was a bad buy in the sense of like, I should have never picked them up. I mean, I didn't lose money. I got these at the bins. I remember this was my first bins trip when I started reselling on Poshmark. And I just thought like, REI Co-op, like it's a decent, I looked at comps, like they were decent, they weren't great, but these just sat and sat and sat and sat and sat. So, would not pick up again, didn't lose any money though. And then Wednesday, the last day that we're gonna go over was by far like my best day when it came to sales. I had 1 on eBay, 3 on Poshmark, 1 on Mercari. On eBay, I sold this pair of Athleta Farallon joggers. These sold for $25, I made $21.72. I've mentioned before, I only pick up newer Athleta. So on the inside tag, it did say like Farallon joggers. But my problem with these ones was that they were really faded and I should not have picked them up. They were half off at Salvation Army, so they were $4. But I would definitely pick this type of pant up again, but I wouldn't pick up one that was so faded because I did sell it. For me, that's like on the lower end of Athleta pants, 25 bucks. These were also plus size, so that was really good. I think that helped, but like super, super faded, especially if it's like black and really faded. I gotta stop that. All right, and then on Poshmark, I sold these Noble white heather granite trainers. These sold for $37. I made $29.60. Okay, these. So Noble has been on my BOLO list for like the longest time. I have found them once, but they were like $25 and I was not paying $25. My sister and I went thrifting on Saturday. So I bought them on Saturday, listed them Sunday, they sold Wednesday. So that was awesome. But we went thrifting, she found a pair. She's already found like 5 pairs. So she was like, do you want them? They were $12.99. And I took them, but they were like really gross. I soaked them in OxyClean. That really helped. Soaked them in OxyClean, rinsed them, put them in a cool dryer, and then set them outside in the sun. That really, really helped when it came to like just getting all the gunk off, making them look a little bit more fresh. But the inserts were really dirty and there was a hole in the back of one of the heels. I noted all of this, and that's why they only sold for $37, because typically for Nobles you can get way more than that. I had them listed, I think, for $45 and someone offered $37 and I took it. So I made $29.60. I made my money back and then some. But similarly to those athletic pants, like I kind of only want to get the Nobles if they're in better condition. I was gonna say good condition, but these were wearable. They were just, they had their flaws, and I wouldn't pick ones up again that had flaws similar to these. I also sold these Melissa Mary Jane buckle flats. These sold for $35. I made $26.28. I love selling Melissa. Mini Melissa for the kids or Melissa for the adults. These were so cute. They were this like baby pink color. All of the Melissa shoes are like rubber. And yeah, they were just really cute Mary Janes. These got a ton of attention on both Poshmark and Mercari, not so much attention on eBay. So I was happy these sold for $35. The last thing that I sold on Poshmark was this Uniqlo and Mary Mecco collab, polka dot boxy tee. This sold for $23. I made $16.68. This is a collab worth picking up. This is my second Uniqlo X Mary Mecco top that I have sold. They don't sell for a ton, like this sold for 23 bucks, but if you see it out and it's cheap enough, definitely pick it up. Not all of the Uniqlo collabs, because there's plenty similarly to H&M. Like some do really, really, really good, and others are like you can barely get $5 for them. So the Mary Mecco one is one to look out for. And then lastly, I was really excited about these. So these sold on Mercari. These are a pair of leggings by Kavala. They're the Kavala Waimea leggings. I sold these for $42 and I made $36.28. This was a newer brand to me. They felt legit. Like they felt good, like really good quality. I found them at a Goodwill, looked them up, looked up comps, and like knew that it was something worth picking up. These sold in about a week. So definitely a boutique athletic brand that you want to be on the lookout for. All right, y'all, that's it. Wow, I feel very accomplished, but I also feel like that I got that done really quickly. I think I was talking a little too quick. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not subscribed. Drop me a comment down below. What did you guys sell this week? Are you guys selling, like last week I sold a lot of swimwear, and I feel like this week there was really no rhyme or reason to anything that I sold. Are you guys selling anything in particular, like hotcakes? Let me know. And I will see you guys next week with a haul video that I'm gonna do with my sister. We are going to film that this weekend and get that up for you guys next week, so that will be exciting. And I will see you guys then. Bye, friends.